What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel, Jurassic Collector here. And today I have a review of a figure that I'm so excited for. Probably my most anticipated figure of 2020. As you can see, we are taking a look at the Mattel Jurassic World Primal Attack Soundstrike Irritator. When I first saw this figure revealed at New York Toy Fair, I was blown away. Not only is the sculpt looking incredible, but the paint scheme is really what got me. This kind of terracotta brown with a cream underneath, and then we have a dark blue and light blue. We'll talk more about the paint scheme obviously later on, but the paint scheme on that sculpt just looked so cool to me and I was just blown away. So I'm so excited to be here reviewing it with you guys today. So you can get this, I got mine on Amazon UK, and I will have a link down below. Now at the time of this recording, it's not actually in stock. I'm sure it will be in stock in the near future anyways, because it is a brand new figure. Or if you're in the UK and Ireland, Tesco also have these, so if you do want to check out your local Tesco to get this, they're also there as well. So without any further ado, let's just dive straight in and take a look at the packaging. So here in the top left hand corner we have the Jurassic World logo, Primal Attack, and down here we can see a picture of the Irritator in action, Soundstrike Irritator there, and we can see Own and blue here, and the Mattel logo. And then we have that beautiful Primal Attack sunset packaging with the fence. It looks so good. And we have a sound emblem to let you know this figure does make sounds. And then of course we have the figure itself in the package. Then on this left end of the box we can see Primal Attack logo there. And here on the right end we can see the Jurassic World logo. Then here's the back of the package, so we can see the Jurassic World logo here, and then just some text. The icon that lets you know it is Jurassic Facts app compatible. We have the Primal Attack logo, Irritator. Then here in the middle we can see the Irritator in action. It says thrashing action and head strike, and we have another picture there with the emblem that lets you know this figure does make sounds. Then we've just some more text, JurassicWorld.com. And then here in the left bottom corner we have the other two figures available in this wave, so the Parasaurolophus and the Soundstrike Majungasaurus. Both of those I have reviewed on the channel, so there will be links to both of those down below. Then here's the bottom of the box. There's really nothing important there except the barcode if you want it. So now we've nothing left to do except get this figure out of the packaging. I'm so excited. And here is Irritator out of the packaging. And I am absolutely loving what I am seeing here so far. So let's just take a closer look at the detail. So here on the head there is a bunch of scaling going on. Now it is larger scales on this figure. It is like almost crocodilian like. They are very crocodilian feeling. There is some finer scales in there. Of course we have the nostril there and the eye. Then we have a ridge here on the back of the head there. The bottom jaw has some nice detail too. It has some larger details at the side, and then underneath we have some really fine scales and detail there. Then moving on into the neck, we can see really incredible detail on this figure. We have a sail running along almost the entirety of the neck, and that has some nice just lines kind of sculpted into it. But the neck itself has a bunch of detail packed in. We have some finer scales here, and then we have some larger ones down here. And then we have a line there where the skin kind of folds, and we have some like skin hanging down here underneath the neck as well. And here in the arms, the detail feels almost snake-like. We can see super fine scaling. The claws in this figure are really nice. They look really sharp, but they're obviously not going to hurt you because they're molded in a softer plastic, but they look really good. And then we have more of this incredible pebbling and scale texture running throughout the main torso itself. We have the sail running along the back there, and it has some really nice texture and lines kind of sculpted in, and it's of course very jagged and makes it look very naturalistic here along the top there. It's not just completely straight, it has lots of just like jaggedy points to it. Then we have some folds here in the skin around the arm area there, and we have some like veins or kind of like around the belly, some like skin maybe. And we can also see the rib cage is kind of sculpted in there. Now you can kind of see when you get in certain light, we can see the leg has detail as well. So much scaling going on throughout the entirety. Now unfortunately the toe cars are not painted. The amount of detail even packed into the tail here is really nice. There's some larger scaling as well, just like on the body, and that continues along the tail to the very tip. And then we have that sail running along here again, and there also is a sail underneath there, a smaller one. Then of course on this side the sculpt is equally as impressive. It looks absolutely great. There's so much detailing and lines and scaling packed into this figure. I'm honestly a little bit blown away, and a Soundstrike just has so much detail to it. Now let's talk about probably my favorite thing about this figure, the paint scheme. You guys, I'm absolutely loving the paint scheme on this. It is just beautiful in my opinion. So we can see most of the figure is molded in this dark brown. It's like a chocolate brown or a terracotta brown. It's kind of a mix between those two, and it looks really good. We have some dark blue running from the head to the end of the main torso of the body. Now the head itself is sculpted in this dark blue, as is this sail here. This sail here on the neck is also sculpted in that dark blue, just like the back here. And then the neck part here and some of the body there has that dark blue just painted on. And then we have some really nice light blue, just like striping almost, and it's a really nice pattern the way they did it. We can see there, even when you look down from above, it looks really beautiful. Then the eye there is a yellow color, and it just has a circle pupil, and then the blue underneath is shining through it there. The teeth are painted pretty nice. They are a creamy color, as you can see, and they're all individually painted, and they actually look really good for the most part. The teeth are actually really nicely sculpted as well. They're all individually sculpted and individually painted, and they're actually really nicely painted on my figure. Thankfully there's no sloppiness or anything like that. Just like on the Majungasaurus, the tongue on this Irritator is absolutely incredible. The detail packed in is exquisite. There's a bunch of little dots there, and just taste bud, you can see all that detail packed in there. It's just incredible. It really enhances the figure. And then the skin folds here at the sides of the mouth are both painted pink as well to match the tongue. The roof of the mouth is just this blue color. There isn't much obviously detail. There's a couple of lines just there for the roof of the mouth. Then underneath the figure we have a bit of cream. Now there is only a bit, as you can see. I would have liked maybe some more cream. The battery door here and the sound box are molded in this cream, but it actually matches identically. I feel like that cream just combines everything, and it just gives the underbelly just so much more life and just so much more color, and it looks great. Now the sculpt underneath the figure is really nice as well. There's so much detail packed in still under the neck here, and even on the body we have some larger scales here underneath, very crocodilian again. And even under the tail here there is some really nice scaling going on. There is the foot, and we can see it has the stamp there to let you know it is an official Mattel Jurassic World dinosaur. And then there's the scan code if you do want to scan that into the Jurassic Facts app. I'm not sure if it'll scan just yet, but you can try. Now let's talk about articulation. So the jaw on this figure can open and close just like that. The neck is tied into the action feature, which I'll show you in a minute. The arms are on a ball joint, so they can move out and in just like that. And they can also do completely 360. And both arms can do this. The legs are on that ratchet joint, so they can move just like that 360, and then when they get down to where they're supposed to be, they kind of just like lock into place there. And this leg does the very same. It can do 360 and it locks back into place as well. And then the tail is as well tied into the action feature, and that gives this figure a total of 5 points of articulation, just like both the Majungasaurus and Parasaurolophus, which are the outer figures in this wave. So now let's take a look at the Primal attack action feature. So of course, like all other Primal attack figures, you pull the tail up and the head goes down, and then you pull the tail down and the head goes up. And then you push the tail to the right and the head goes to the left, and then you push the tail to the left and the head goes to the right. So now let's just take a listen, and let's stop the background music and let's just take a listen to the sounds on this figure. So I'm also very impressed with the sounds on this figure, as you heard them there. So now it's time for some comparisons. Both of these are from the new Wave 3, so we've the Majungasaurus here, which I did review on my channel in my last video, so click the card right here to watch that. So as you can see, Irritator is just slightly bigger than Majungasaurus by about that much, I would say. It is bigger. Lengthwise, I would honestly say they're just about identical in length. And these 100% look absolutely incredible together. And of course, Irritator is a Spinosaurid, is a part of the Spinosaurid family. So here we have the Roarvor's Baryonyx. Well, this is the one from the Lava Surge playset, but it's the very same, it just has no sounds. And the Irritator. So as you can see, Baryonyx looks bigger because the head is up higher and so is the tail. But height-wise in the body and the main torso, Irritator is just slightly taller than Baryonyx just because of that sail. And here we have another Spinosaurid from Mattel. So we have the Suchomimus here with the Irritator. And as you can see, Suchomimus honestly just kind of towers over Irritator. It is so much bigger in every way. It's a lot taller. Suchomimus is a slight bit longer than Irritator. and these look absolutely great together as well. And then of course the last Spinosaurus from Mattel is the Spinosaurus itself. Now the Spinosaurus feels and looks so much larger than the Irritator, because it is. Spinosaurus absolutely towers over the Irritator. And of course Spinosaurus is so much longer than the Irritator as well. These look absolutely incredible together, both of these. So here we have a human with the Irritator, so we've got old Alan Grant, and as you can see, Irritator is eye level with Alan Grant, just like the Majungasaurus was. Irritator was not a super large Spinosaurus anyways, so I feel like this is relatively in scale and it looks good together. So overall you guys, that is it for my review of the brand new Mattel Jurassic World Primal Attack Soundstrike Irritator. This is definitely my most anticipated Soundstrike figure from Mattel, and I'm delighted to tell you guys it does not disappoint. Like I showed you guys earlier, it has 5 points of articulation, it has the signature Primal Attack action feature, and the paint scheme and the sculpt on this figure are what sets it apart. It is beautiful. Now some people of course aren't going to like the paint scheme, that's obviously personal preference, but for me this is one of Mattel's best paint schemes on any figure they've ever done. It means this figure is 1000% Jurassic Collector approved. I would highly recommend, if you do see this figure, get it. Get it for your collection, 100%, you will not be disappointed, I promise you. The figure stands, it's stable, it has great sounds, it has the Primal Attack action feature, the sculpt is gorgeous, and the paint job is phenomenal. So Mattel really outdid themselves this time. So let me know what you guys think of this figure down in the comments below. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to hit the like button down below, it really helps me out. And also if you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe down below as well. And also don't forget to hit the bell icon and turn notifications on so you get notified every time I upload a new video. I hope you guys have been enjoying all of these reviews I've been making lately. I made obviously the Parasaurolophus last week, and then the Majungasaurus the other day, and now the Irritator. So stay safe guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out. Rah, rah.